Instead of a conversation, make it a pros. Imposter, can you kill him next, please? How's it going, YouTube lovers? This is the Evil Ram here. Welcome back to the episode of Video Gamer. Today, I'm here to play the demo of Among Us Story on Guard. That's right, I am playing an Among Us game in 2026. I mean, they are trying to give it a little bit of a resurgence lately, it sounds like, on around its 8-year anniversary, because the show shadow dropped during Summer Games Fest, which was also when this was announced, which is a single-player story-driven game, I'm pretty sure, where you have to basically play a little bit of murder mystery, which sounds interesting. I'm not sure what to really expect from this, but that's probably why they have a demo out, give people a taste of what this game has to offer. So I'm definitely excited to check it out. It's curious that they actually seem to be trying to build like a world, an actual like world for Among Us at this point. A little bit late, it feels like, past when it was super popular, but I'm willing to give this a try. It's just a demo, so let's go ahead and jump into this and see what it has to offer. Looks like you're playing a demo for Among Us Story on Guard. Would you like an overview? Sure. You'll play as Operator, a crewmate who enters a virtual training simulation. Inside that simulation, you'll control Guard and investigate a murder committed by a deadly imposter. This short gameplay section explores one line of investigation out of many you'll have available, but remains mostly free of spoilers. Okay, that's nice. I hope you enjoy this little taste of Among Us Story on Guard. But also, the way it's titled also makes it sound like they want to do other Among Us Story games if this works well. Oh, wow. Hello. Hey, hello, and welcome to Mirror Research and Development. You must be Operator. I'm Management. It's great to have you here. Stellar. You have a good flight? Sleep all right? Ooh, we actually get to respond here. I mean, I'm a little confused. I mean, that's not honestly how I feel about the game. Oh, I must have slept harder than I thought. I'm a little foggy on where here is. Yeah, thank you. That's exactly the kind of thing I wanted here. A little foggy. That's funny. You're funny. This is Mira R&D. We're working on ways to give our crewmates a better chance at survival. That means safer ships, clearer instructions, and most of all, ways to deal with the biggest threat out there. Imposters? Imposters, yeah? Right? Yes, thank you. So many people say it's getting card swipe to work, but clearly it's imposters. Actually, I'll go back and change my answer. It's definitely card swipe. Did you know that imposters are responsible for 73% of all lost Mira ships? That sounds about right. The other 27% are from crewmates charting a course through an asteroid field, but whatever, future problem. We're working on getting that percentage down of those imposters out the old airlock. Haha. And we've developed an exciting new solution to help. The simulator. Oh, what the... I kind of want to answer the last one. Golly, does this mean I can fall in love with a hologram so advanced it's like a real crewmate? What? Who would do that? Is that a thing crewmates want? Is that a thing you want? Okay, the truth is we're sticking you in this little pod with goggles and a headset. You know, I shouldn't have left a pause for you to ask questions. Now it seems like a letdown. No, I'm sure it's great. I promise, it's going to seem like everything you've dreamed of and more thanks to the greatest power of all, your imagination. Also some new proprietary hardware for rendering purposes. Okay. You ready for an adventure? We've got a scenario lined up that will help us identify imposters and protect crewmates. What if I have more questions? Gosh, I do have a few questions, though. All right, well, I'm here to help, so whatever helps you into the old simulator, you just let me know. Ask away, but just so you know, some of the answers might be spoilers. I can't risk polluting the data set. Are the crewmates out meet real? Crewmates that made the simulation, are they, I don't know, real? No, that's part of the reason we made this virtual instead of using holograms. Holograms keep asserting their independence and demanding rights. Wait, hold on, that's a problem with holograms? And it's a huge crewmate relations hassle. The simulated crewmates are developed by our own proprietary solution based on recorded data from past flights. That last part's actually a bit of a privacy violation, but I won't tell if you don't. Yeah, I was about to say if that was part of it. Anyway, no, definitely not real. Don't even worry about that. I'm suspicious of the fact that they might actually be real now. Is it dangerous? I'm not in any real danger from the simulator, am I? No, this is entirely virtual. The only way there'd be an imposter there is if you were one yourself. Okay. Teasing me a little bit. What will the simulation be? So, what actually Oh my gosh. So, what's actually going to, I guess, happen in this simulation? Hey, spoilers, remember? I can't give it all away. I guess I can say you'll be on a ship, investigate a possible imposter event. I promise it'll feel totally natural. You'll swear it's as familiar as your real life. Haha. All right, then. Okay, thanks. I'm ready to go now. The simulator's ready for you right over here. And some of those devious imposters try not to die. Haha. Enter the simulation. It looks like you've received a task to enter the simulator. Wait, who? Yeah, who is Matey? Oh, that's the virtual assistant for your mini computer. I'm having flashbacks to help me from FNAF Ruin. This won't end well. Tip, to review your task, please press escape to open the mini computer. You can call me Matey. I'm here to help my fellow crewmates. Just feel free to ignore it if it's bugging you. Okay, so, yeah, task, enter simulation. Oh, that actually gives a log of what we did. Okay, there's no map yet. What is this? Gosh, it looks like you're tracking a lot of data in the simulator. Yep, our proprietary solution does a ton of work making the simulation feel real for you. And of course, we'll also be tracking everything you do. No pressure. I feel like I should have pressure. Simulator's right over there. Get on in, buddy. Okay, I just want to, I want to walk around here. Is this going to be my workstation? Your workstation? You're going to be on your feet into the simulator too often to worry about a workstation. Although we are going to have to get you up to speed on our project management software. Interesting. Okay. Hang on, buddy. Simulator's back this way. I can give you a tour of R&D once we've kicked the tires on the simulation. Okay, so this will be like more of the map opens up in the full game, probably. What is that? Oh, it's another way to open that. Okay. All right. Ooh, we got a full like cutscene for this. Ooh, actually, that actually looked really cool. Whoa, the art style changed. That's cool. What does this ship run on? Ask engineer. They'd say it runs on reactor power. Ask captain. They'd say it runs on teamwork. But what the ship really runs on is truth and justice. Justice for Gotham. Every lie is grit in the engines. Every crime is a crack in the hull. My name is Guard, and every morning I make sure this ship flies straight. Check email. Oh my gosh, you've got a big old mess here. Oh, what the heck is that? A punching bag with a... They say no single crewmate is a match for an imposter, but they haven't seen me yet. You want some of this? You want to bring your trash onto my ship? Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, you really... Oh, there's a vent. How do I feel like an imposter's going to pop out of that at some point? Coffee, the bean of beans, justice juice. The only hint of grace is this flying tin can of a corporation. Okay, the tone of this is actually pretty funny. The crewmates go about their daily lives, hiding their vice, their corruption. But the tapes see everything, and I'm watching. I'm always watching. Always, but not right now. Okay. Always watching, Wazowski. Okay. I saw a little notification on the thing right here next to me. Oh, select an email from the sidebar. There are a few things here. Engineer. Engineer's electrical work is going to leave the ship in shadows half the time. I didn't finish reading that. Subject, important electrical work. To Captain, Scientist, Guard, Cook, Doctor, from Engineer. This is your final reminder that the ship will have intermittent lighting outages for most of the day. This should not be a surprise to anyone after my previous emails. To reiterate, the ship is overdue for maintenance of its electrical system. I'll be working in the vents for most of the day. Be prepared for lighting outages during that time. I've been able to implement redundancies for everything except the lighting. No other ship systems will be affected. I've attached the electrical schematics and a chart showing my progress. E. Okay. What else we got here? From the cook. Cook's trying a new dinner special this week. Hope springs eternal. Dinner special taco night. Oh, there's a special dinner tonight. Can you guess what it is? That's right. It's Quesadilla Tuesday. They're like tacos, but soft and flat. I would not have guessed that. And they're even a fun color. So come get your fill. Or fill of quesadilla. Okay, cook. What do you mean by fun color? I'm a little nervous about that. Unknown. Important media. Anonymous sender seems suspicious. From unknown, urgent meeting request. It's the same color as us, so we can't really figure out what it is. Come to the cafeteria at 9 a.m. sharp. Don't be late. Oh, nice. Been waiting for this one. It says, Ship Protector Quarterly, our fall issue. Tactical vest fitting. 10 tips to find a style that says, be respectful or get ejectful. Oh my gosh. Sunglasses, mirror to dark. We asked and you answered. Spot the imposter. Take our quiz to find out whether you are ready. You aren't, but you can be. Shipwide cameras. Are you surveilling enough? And much more. An anonymous message is it's like a grease spot on my visor. Can't clean it off till I know which side it's on. Looks like I've got a blind date in the cafeteria. Yep, the mini computer includes a map that can help you find the cafeteria. Okay, so go to the cafeteria. Okay. Okay, so it's a little bit of a different layout than we're used to, but largely the same. Okay, so I need to go up. Lock myself at the office this morning. No one gets to talk to me before I've had my morning coffee. Swipe your security card to unlock most doors. Oh my gosh, I actually... Oh my gosh, I actually need to do it. Okay. I actually am gonna need to swipe. Okay, let me just look around. And also it said don't be late. I've got enough sins without adding tardiness to the list. Okay, fine, I'll go check it out. What is that? I should get to the cafeteria. What is that? Hello? Vents, the criminal's hallway. An imposter can use them to pop up like a space gopher from a space gopher hole in any room on the ship. Engineer usually has the vents locked down. Must have left this one loose while doing the electrical upgrades. Man. Can't believe they actually did that. Oh, I missed the cafeteria. My bad. The cafeteria, the ship's watering hole. A place to replenish and recharge for everyone, even the predators. What threats lurk in the tall grass of the cafeteria? What crocodiles wait in the water for the innocent to dip their heads? Let's find out. Okay, so who am I meeting? Uh-oh. Let me look around. Okay, so that's another way to the med bay. Oh, what? This is my seat. Back to the wall. All exits visible. Where's Cook? They're usually here committing crimes against breakfast around now. About that. Oh, wait, hold on. Why can't I investigate this one too? Not my seat. They haven't seasoned the cushion properly or anything. I expected whoever sent the message to be sitting here waiting for me, but I guess not. You don't eat Cook's food without a little hope and a lot of seasoning. Well, about that. Cook! They couldn't fry an egg if their life depended on it. Now their goose is cooked. Oh my gosh, we're going all into the fake detective lingo. Ooh. I'll find the murderer. I'll find whoever did this to you, Cook. I'll make it right. Cook's dead! Guard, how could... Oh no, it is suspicious. I know, I'm standing here. It wasn't me. I should have been streaming this. Oh gosh. Doctor, seize the imposter before they kill again. It wasn't me. Oh great, they called an emergency meeting. When you're planetside, a person accused of murder is entitled to a trial by jury of their peers. Can we get this over with? I promised my subscribers I'd live stream the autopsy later. Oh my gosh. About here on a ship always ready for imposters to attack, an emergency meeting is all you get. And I haven't got a peer in the pack. Right, yes, Doctor and I took charge. We found guards standing over poor Cook's body. Are you sure it's guard? They were still standing over the body. We're lucky we walked in when we did. Good thinking, Doctor. Focus on the fortunate positives. Instead of a conversation, make it a pros. Imposter, can you kill him next, please? Oh. What should I go with? I'm being framed as a weak... Captain won't help me. I'm curious what that does. Sound bites and motivational slogans. That's all Captain's got. They're scared. They should be. I'm the only one who could solve this murder. And I'm their only suspect. Where's Engineer? I'd really prefer to do this with everyone present. There's still, you know, the electrical upgrades. They sent the email. Oh, I have a filter to send Engineer shipwide emails to spam. They're so depressing. Guard, would you like to speak? Maybe apologize? I think we'd all appreciate it. I'm gonna say I let Cook down. Yeah, I'll apologize to Cook for murdering them, for not keeping them safe. Cook, I failed to protect you, but I will avenge you. No, we're avenging Cook. That's what the airlock is for. Is this your first time? Yes, very good. So it's all in favor of rejecting guard then? Oh gosh. I'm smashing that I vote like it's the like and subscribe button. Okay, now I don't know if I want the captain or doctor to go next. Give me the evidence. Yes, sorry. Unanimous! That's how you know guard's guilty. Would an innocent crewmate get a unanimous vote for ejection? Yes, I've played Among Us. That absolutely happens. To the airlock! Doctor and scientist, wait back here. Okay, guard, I'm about to push this airlock button, and once I do... The lights! Oh! Ooh, oh. Tip, if you escape, the other crewmates will not be able to throw you out the airlock. That vent, maybe I can get out through there. Wait. Oh, because it's open. They're going into the vents. Well, that proves they're an imposter. Gotta go. Can't risk them coming in after me. Oh, do I not get a map here? This place is a maze. How does engineer work in here? I'm gonna try turning. Serpentine, that'll shake off any pursuit. This ought to be far enough. Next event I see, I'll pop out. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, freedom, like a credit card with a no-interest introductory. What is the writing of this game? There's always a catch. But if I'm today's catch, it'll be catch and release right out the airlock. My metaphors are mixed up, but so is this case. No, I think you're just stupid, honestly. The case, the one unbreakable truth on this ship of lies. So I'll take this case, work it, squeeze it until the truth drips out between my fingers. And then I'll wash my hands into the faucet of justice. Oh my gosh, this guy. So what have I got to investigate? Security tapes. People lie, but cameras don't. If I can get to security, surveillance tapes can point me at the imposter. Management speaking. They really might, but not in this demo, so don't worry about that right now. Okay, well, there goes my strategy. Okay, what else? I guess we're going to Cook's body then. They say dead beans tell no tales, but Cook was always chatty. Maybe their body will tell me a bedtime story about which monster went bump in the night. Okay, what else? That's what I got, okay. Right, like a hard-boiled egg, this case isn't going to crack itself. So let's go make an omelet. And make sure not to get myself poached. Okay, with the egg puns. Okay, so our goals. So I gotta go up, probably up through medbay might be a good idea. Oh wait, there's 2 floors? Interesting. I gotta gather evidence, clear my name, and so I gotta find the cook's body. Here's engineer's room. Guess engineer left their slide rule out. Maybe the math got too exciting for them. That's actually a right angle ruler, not a slide rule. Oh, sorry. I mean, it didn't choose for guard to say that. They just said it. Tip, sometimes guard just says things. Okay, so sometimes it's not always in our control. Engineer's big on safety in the workplace. Hopefully that includes imposter awareness. Unless they're the imposter, right? Think of that. Not here. Okay. Oh, wait. Tip, the body scanner in medbay can help you identify imposters. No, it can't. That doesn't work. It would ruin the simulation if that actually worked. Tip, the body scanner in medbay cannot help you identify imposters. Okay. That makes it harder. Wait, what is this? Tip, use the elevator to travel between decks. It's an elevator. Of course it travels between decks. What else could an elevator possibly do? Sorry, I don't know why the mini computer just tried to ignore it. Okay, so that's the elevator. Good to know. Wait, the body's gone. No sign of Cook's body. They must have moved it. Best guess would be medbay. That's where they do an autopsy. Okay, that actually makes sense. Guess Cook's never getting around to that final cleanup. Oh, I thought those were bloody knives right there. That would have been good evidence. The pantry's closed for the demo, but in the full experience, you might find foodstuffs, cooking supplies, or murder. Okay, good to know. Blue powder, part of the normal mess in the kitchen, or something else? I should find out where this stuff came from. Maybe it's nothing. Or maybe I'll look back someday and know that this is what blew the case wide open. Someday maybe, but not today, because the blue powder investigation isn't part of the demo. Dang, what isn't? What is a part of this demo? I got excited because I saw the blue powder in the emergency meeting room, so I thought I found evidence. Like I figured, they must have locked up medbay because Cook's body is inside. But life never closes a door without opening an airlock. I should avoid airlock metaphors until I've cleared my name. Point is, there's gotta be some other way in to find Cook's body. Like that loose vent I noticed earlier, maybe. Ooh. Here we go. A loose vent. This might be my road to medbay. Fingers crossed, this gets me to medbay. It's gotta be right and up, right? Is it? Oh, this isn't medbay. I feel like a rat in a maze, and that cheese isn't getting any closer. So maybe I should talk to the big cheese. Engineer spends all the time in here. They can give me directions. Oh, is that how I get a map for the vents, maybe? Just gotta figure out how to get their attention. Wait, they ran in and yelled like a space dog on Space Path Day that time I spilled coffee on their control panel. Guess I'm heading to the cafeteria to make you a fresh cup of coffee, engineer. Okay. So gotta head back to Cafeteria. Coffee maker. Coffee, the only bean I can count on to never betray me. Okay. This is about right. Oh! Didn't realize it would make it immediately. There we go. Oh, that gives me more beans! Can I just, like, fully fill it? There we go. Time to pull engineer out of the vents with a venti on their control panel. Coffee, baby, you're too good for me. You deserve so much better. But there's a control panel in the reactor that needs you. All right. Sabotage the oh, we gotta sabotage. Wait, are we actually the imposter? Because we're about to sabotage here. What? These cables are a mess. No wonder engineer has to root around the vents fixing the lights. All right, and leave for 5 minutes and someone shorts out the panels. We need to talk. You're the imposter. I'm not the imposter. Then why are you chasing me? Oh, I should have locked the door. But one thing should bring him back more coffee. Wait, what? Really? Why? I'm not sure if that's true. The coffee maker. I guess we're doing this again. Go ahead and fill this to the brim again. Again, this is a very Among Us whole thing here. Dark roasted, shade grown sabotage. Okay, let's try to sabotage the reactor panel again. Are we gonna lock the door this time? I actually can lock it. Okay, let's try this again. Ah, again, come on! Nope. You poured coffee on my panel. I had to get your attention. Come here. How do you know they're got you? Stay back! Or I won't know what hit me. You don't use wattage to note the danger of electrocution. You use current. Whatever. I mean, I know that's true, but I don't care. Nobody cares, Sparky. Listen, I need your help. What do you want? Directions to medbay. You know the vents better than anyone but an imposter. How do I get to medbay? An actual imposter would know their way through the vents already. I'm not the imposter. Unless this is a trick, like one of those puzzles where one guy always lies and one always tells the truth. Just stop yapping and help me. Listen, Sparky, I got a crime scene for breakfast and an airlock as a late morning snack. So either you help me, or I take that sparkler and stick it so far up your suit that little kids will see it blinking in your visor and come by asking for candy. That does actually sound like something Guard would say. I'm not the imposter! Okay, fine, here, directions to the medbay. I'm still not sure I believe you. Good, means you're thinking. That all you want? Have you seen anyone suspicious while you were down in the vents? Some mouth breather sabotaged the control panel and then chased me around the reactor room. Okay. Okay. This right here, this is why nobody reads engineers' emails. But there have been others in the vents. I saw scientists early this morning. Oh. And someone I didn't see. They didn't talk, I just heard them moving. Good to know. You want anything else? That's all. That's all I needed. Good, now I can repair what you did at the control panel, and then go do the rest of my job. Stay safe. Okay. Let's get back to the vent and get into the med bay. The loose vent. Let's hope engineers' directions are better than their cable hygiene. Okay, what did Sparky say again? Okay, right, up, left, up. Right. Up. Up. Left. Up. Yes! The smell washes over me before I even come up through the vents. Sickness, rot, corruption, live streaming. Some call it hell. Around here, we call it medbay. Let's see what we can see. Examine Cook's body. Where would the... Okay, it's over there. So let me look around the other parts here first. Medical information on the crew. None of it recent. Come on, Doc, you gotta keep this stuff locked up. I didn't need to know about engineer's feet. Oh God, no. Doc had to put Cook on the floor instead of on the bed. What kind of crewmate does that? An imposter, maybe? Not worth much as a clue, but still, they should have put Cook on the bed. I love the art style of this, I have to say. Oh, is this his live stream setup? What the heck? Doctor's streaming setup, chasing that glitter of fame like a gambler after a royal flush. Looks like Doc hasn't recorded or streamed anything today. Guess real life's exciting enough right now. Bro has 3 monitors, 1 dedicated for chat. I only have 2. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, a scanner. Look at that. Wait a minute, the medical scanner isn't even running. Doc pulled the power over for their streaming setup. If I want to prove my innocence or someone else's guilt, I'll have to do it another way. Okay, because it doesn't work in the demo. That's right. Cook, I hate seeing you like this. I just hope you can get me some clues, so I can get you some payback. Whoa. Whoa, no, is that the end of the demo? Wait. Oops, looks like you finished our little demo. No, man, I was really enjoying that, actually. I wanted to do more investigating. Bet you crushed to get as far as you did. Look at you, dodgy pursuit, hunting for clues. Listen, you get some rest while we get the rest of the simulation put together. We'll have you back in this bad bean real soon. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. Okay, Among Us story on guard complete. Really, really interesting. So I know this is a demo, but so far it feels super linear in what it has. I'm hoping that when they have, a larger map to explore, maybe potentially more characters that are on the ship, stuff like that. I hope that there's going to be you'll find something and it gives you multiple options to go investigate or something like that. Again, this is a demo, so I'm not faulting this for it. I've just seen that how it is here. I'm hoping in the full game it'll expand that more, because I like the idea of actually just exploring and looking for clues and everything like that. This was actually really interesting. I want to pay attention to this. I might do videos on the full release when that comes out in the future. I will say it makes it feel like this game is a lot closer to release than I thought it was. The fact that they got a demo a week after they announced the game, that makes me think we're a lot closer to full release than originally thought. Maybe even a fall or winter release for this game. Either way, very interesting start, and I'm curious to see how it goes. Again, I wonder, there's probably some other secrets and details that I missed during this, but that was a pretty entertaining demo. I will watch it with great interest. I'm not gonna pre-order it if that becomes an option or anything, but I'll definitely keep an eye on it when it launches to see if it's something worth picking up and maybe even playing on the channel. So interesting, and I'm curious if there'll be more story in the real world as well, not just in the simulation, because they said oh, we'll give you a tour of R&D later. Maybe that's what the main game is going to be, is that there's an actual imposter there at Mira HQ's R&D. And then we're going to have to use what we learn in the simulations in order to solve the mystery in real life. Maybe it's going to end up being something like that. But either way, this has been a really interesting look at this game. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please drop a like and a comment down below if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, guys!